We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Yu Darvish will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He will lead this one off today.
DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
Hit Weekly back to the mound. And there's one away. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Set to get his day started, Austin Meadows. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Darvish has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Meadows, a native of Georgia. He's a second-year big leaguer. Here's Darvish on 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Springer. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Michael Taylor. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
A ball and a strike. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
The 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Count still at 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Trevor Williams will be on the mound for the Buccos. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball that just misses inside. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Strike called, 2-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Here's a big swing now by Springer, but he was a little early that time as it finds the seats foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Bouncer down the line, but that one rolls foul. Now another 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Grounder down the line at third. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
What an amazing AB right here, and what a message it sends to your entire lineup. This guy knows out on the mound he's going to have to battle today.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Popped him up. Frazier has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. D-Row, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
So stepping in, Chris Bryant. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. That misses. 2-0. His previous history with Trevor Williams, he's collected 11 hits in 32 at-bats. Also, 5 of those hits were for home runs, so that's clearly a possibility here. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Batting third, right fielder.
Digging in, Bryce Harper. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And another foul ball. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Sinker. 3-2 now. Another full count offering on its way. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Man at first after the 2-out walk. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. He's set and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Harper, the runner at first with 2 gone. Outside, 2-1. Now the 2-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. Still no score. Coming to the plate now, Gregory Polanco. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak.
Gregory Polanco.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low apparently. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
3 balls and a strike to Gregory Polanco. Tyler Austin is on deck. Full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Now at the plate, Tyler Austin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. In there, and it's 0-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Russell has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Javier Baez. His previous history with Trevor Williams. He's got 1 hit in 20 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Here's the 2-1 home. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. 2-2 now to Baez. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and gone. Solo home run there for Javi Baez. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
The young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Kyle Schwarber.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that one got a piece of him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Here's Addison Russell. His previous history with Trevor Williams. He's 5 for 14. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and look at this. It's in the dirt. And both runners move up on the double steal. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Liner towards second. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
So here now is the pitcher, Yu Darvish. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. First offering on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
Boy, Dero, talk about adding insult to injury right there. And the pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, and if he throws a gem, Dan, without question, he's getting his name in the box. He's all over the box scoring this one. Ribbies, innings pitched, strikeouts, all of the above.
In now, George Springer, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Missed with a slider.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2 fouled off. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Another try at 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. A bouncer up the middle. Step on the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Cubs 3 and the Pirates nothing. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show from Wrigley Field. So coming to the plate, Jose Iglesias, and we'll see if he's able to stay locked in. Without a doubt, one of the hotter hitters on this ball club right now.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's set. Here it comes. Fly ball into straightaway left. Schwarber is in his tracks now. 1 pitch, 1 away. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Stepping into the box, Blake Swihart is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. The 1-1. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
Settling in now, Trevor Williams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 1-0. Up around the face. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. The 1-1 waves and misses for strike number two. Swinging a soft liner. And a leaping try there, but he comes up a bit short as this is into left center, the base hit.
Boy, D, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Pirates leave one. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1 the count. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And now Bryce Harper as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. A ball and a strike. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a one-out base hit has him aboard here in the third, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Harper, base runner at first with one out. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. over to the bag and the runner back. The 1-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Javier Baez waits on deck. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
The next Cub up, Javier Baez, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Pitch swung out and missed. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Two out here and a runner at second. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. And he is in there.
How frustrating is that, Dan, right there? Guy executes his pitch, batter's still able to dig it out for a knock.
You know, that's a really good pitch, and sometimes as a pitcher, you just have to tip your cap to the batter. Good piece of hitting right there.
Standing in, Wilson Contreras. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Ready with the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Grounded back up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple, but they lead it 3-0. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Austin Meadows. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Austin Meadows.
First delivery to him on the way. This is grounded foul. The 0-1 on its way. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Springer is right there, and he puts it away for the first out. All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. Ready for another chance? Michael Taylor looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First pitch of the at bat. That's a tough take. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Oh, and this at bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
A pause and the 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Popped him up. Rizzo in foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Locks him up for strike 3. Down in order go the Pirates. Still down 3-0. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
Inside, ball 1.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Schwarber drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The three true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison.
Here's Addison Russell. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Schwarber aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Polanco has a read on it. 1 down. Into the box, Yu Darvish. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Center fielder number 4. George.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, George Springer. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball down near the shoe tops. With runners in scoring position this season, Springer brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. The 1-0. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here's Tyler Austin now. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
First baseman, Tyler Austin.
He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Now batting, Adam Frazier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 out, nobody on. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Nope.
And there's ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
One now to Iglesias. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Popped him up. Contreras waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, captain.
So digging in now, Blake Swihart, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
On the ground, a second for Baez. He's right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for Pittsburgh. They trail it here 3-0. Here's Chris Bryant now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hard hit ball towards the hole. Iglesias is there. Throw just in time, and that was awfully close.
Right fielder number 34, Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. One man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there are 2 away now.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Anthony Rizzo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Rizzo stands at second with 2 gone. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Tony Kemp will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 18, Tony Kemp.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. He'll step in here at 275. No home runs as of yet, and a couple RBIs. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. That's lifted the other way out to left. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The batter, number 10, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Hit out towards second. There's Baez. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Pirates, center fielder, Austin Meadows.
Ready for another shot now. Austin Meadows. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Here's a strike. And the pitch. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. On its way is pitch number 75. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail in this one 3-0. Number 29 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 29.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Wilson Contreras.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. In the air now, out to left. Taylor is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-2. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. The next 1-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Now at the plate, Addison Russell. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside. One and 2 now. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Ready once again, Michael Taylor. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Looking to send him packing again. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Into the box, Gregory Polanco, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the 1st strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. Lofted in the air out to right field. On the move is Harper. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the first.
Standing in, Tyler Austin. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the 1st pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Squared that one up just a little late. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Still down 3-0. Now the Cubs pitcher, Yu Darvish. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
He's ready. Here's the 1st offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Now the 3-0 offering. And that misses as well. It's ball 4, and it's a 4-pitch walk to the pitcher leading off the inning. Wow.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Here's George Springer. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. From the stretch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
2-0 pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Into the box now, Chris Bryant, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. To Iglesias for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Harper is hitting over 350, up in the high 300s.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for the Cubs, but they lead it 3-0. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch on its way. Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The Cubbies are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. It is taken, strike 1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
In now, Jose Iglesias.
And he will not be seeing the usual suspect to close this game out, as he's been given the day off by his manager to get a little rest.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
The 1-0.
Here's a slider taken for a ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Darvish delivers the 2-0. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Harper moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
The 1-1. Popped him up. Russell ranging into the outfield. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Jordan Luplow will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 47, Jordan Luplow.
A ball and no strikes. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
The 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Frazier is off at first with 2 away. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Richard Rodriguez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Richard Rodriguez.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at bat.
Anthony Rizzo.
Here comes the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Now here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Second baseman, number 9, Javier Baez.
Now to the plate, Javier Baez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Now a swing and a soft liner, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. In there, now the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Set to deliver the 0-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle
Stepping up now,
Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit out toward second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cubs strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Springer coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin Meadows.
Now at the plate, Austin Meadows. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Rips this one to first. And he'll break through with a solid knock here. His first of the ball game.
He got the pitch he wanted and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Michael Taylor.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Steve Cishek answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Number 41, Steve Cishek. Now playing left field and batting in the 9th spot, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Standing in now, Michael Taylor, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home misses, ball 2.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Springer on the warning track. He makes the catch. Here's Gregory Polanco. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He has a 3-for-12 line. First pitch of the at-bat. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
A 1 pitch on its way. And he lays off for ball 1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Meadows leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Line drive to center field. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
3-0 the final score in this one today. Chicago get their 20th home win this year. Yu Darvish earns his 8th victory of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.